Hello, gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Alright, y'all, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So that's gonna mean cabbage. Probably some corned beef around the house. Maybe not, I don't know. Deal is, I don't like breakfast tacos. It's no secret. I just can't stand those fast food tech breakfast tacos. They call them breakfast taquitos or whatever. They're egg, sausage, they throw some cheese in there, and they're just indigestion city. That's all they are, you know. They're nasty. So if you're out there at deer camp or something, somebody's cooking and they cook some bacon, they throw the eggs in there, and they hand you a flour tortilla and some hot sauce. No, can't deal with that. You got to do it right. Now there's a character up in Canada, formerly known as the Canadian Badass, Jeff James. And he took exception to this, and he made some tacos that were strictly legit. I mean, he put everything in there. You got to have extra stuff. And so this is my response to him. You did a good job on those tacos. I have to admit, I would have ate them too. Because you're almost there on how I make them, when I do make them. Or breakfast burritos, as you call them. But today, we're going to make us a St. Patrick's Day breakfast taco. Or burrito. You need a flour tortilla. You're going to need some ham. The meat doesn't matter. Get you an old chicken breast out of the refrigerator. Leftovers. If you got some corned beef left over, use that. Magic butter, bacon grease. You can use butter if you want, but hey, I already got the ham rolling. We're going to use some bacon grease. 1 green onion and cabbage. Now check this out. This is aioli sauce, or aioli sauce. I don't know. It's A-I-O-L-I. They have this on the taco trucks. I finally found the recipe on this. One of the cooking groups, Culinary Fanatics, they posted the recipe for this stuff. I didn't know what it was called. I know it's on the taco trucks. I've been looking for a recipe, but I didn't know what it was called. And nobody else did, which was really strange. Anyway, I got that recipe, I tweaked it, and you gotta have this stuff. Basically, take a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of sour cream, cilantro, a clove of garlic, 1 green onion, and put it all in the blender and liquefy it. And of course you got to season it. Now season it, whatever you got at the house, that's what you're going to have to use. You're going to have to figure that part out. I use Zombie Dust and Texas Lumbre. Out of this world. You got to have this stuff for this. I mean, whatever you can do, just do it. Figure something out. Just put sour cream in there or whatever, because you're not going to have this magic jar right here. Alright, let's cut up these vegetables. This is real simple. It's just a breakfast taco, burrito, whatever the hell you want to call it, for St. Patrick's Day. Now I know what y'all are thinking. You're thinking, why ain't this Irish boy just eating some potatoes? Anyway, let's chop this stuff up. I know y'all only watch because you want to see my finger fly off. And we're going to take this. This is cheating, of course. Like I said, if you want to use chicken breast because they're left over because nobody likes them, that's another one of my non-favorite foods, go for it. Alright, we got that mixed up here. Now, cabbage. How are we going to do this? Now, we're going to get rid of this right here. Now I guarantee you're going to have some of this left over. You want to use fresh cabbage. You don't need all that much because it's got to go into the tortilla. I'm going to go a little bit more. Little bit more. Oh, and I did forget one ingredient. That keeps you hooked. See, if I keep forgetting this, you got to keep watching. You can't jump around. You got to get the whole recipe because I keep forgetting the ingredients. Hold on a second. It is a breakfast taco, so you gotta have an egg. 1 egg. You could probably put 2 in there, but 1 will work. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's go cook. Now this is the easy part. Get your griddle or skillet and warm it up. Preheat it up. You don't want it super hot, but apply your magic butter. Now it's starting to melt pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit. You just don't want to burn your flour tortilla after you get it on there. Get your flour tortilla, slide around in that bacon grease and give it a flip. Slide that around. Want to get it kind of coated. You can hear it kind of sizzling. I turned that heat up. Add your vegetables. Just spread it around the whole top of that sucker. Now it looks like a lot. You can go with less to make it more manageable, but the cabbage breaks down, kind of flattens out. Heck yeah, right there. Check it out. Whoa, almost lost my egg. Alright, that's been cooking for a couple of minutes there. It's just sitting there kind of bubbling in that bacon grease. Take your egg. Of course, I'll probably get a bunch of shell in there. Bust that yolk up in there. Now you can take it and take the you can take the egg and put it in a cup or something. Damn, that damn yolk won't bust. Come on, bust. There it goes. Damn it. Anyway, you want that egg all over this stuff here. That's what's going to hold everything together. That wasn't the smoothest maneuver, but hell, it'll work. Okay, now while that's sitting there, you're going to want to season the egg. I'm using fajita seasoning. Just use your salt and pepper if you got it. This has got smoke flavoring in it, and lime and all sorts of good stuff. So, product placement right there. Use what you got. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cover this. It doesn't really help much, but I'm going to let it go for about 2 or 3 minutes. Let that heat get around that egg and kind of firm it up some, so when I go to flip it, all the cabbage doesn't fly everywhere. Usually doesn't work, but we'll give it a shot. Alright y'all, it's been a couple of minutes. You can see the egg kind of firmed up a little bit. Let's go for the big flip. This is usually a messed up operation. Deal is, you can see the flour tortilla is kind of stiff. That helps me out. I could do one of these numbers and flip it, but that might be the smart thing to do. There we go. Alright y'all, it's been on there about a minute doing its thing. So let's see if we can scrape it off this skillet. It's going to stick a little bit. It always does. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my heat. Check it out. Here we go. Now some of it's going to stick. It always does. Hey, it didn't stick too bad. Look at that. Awesome. Now it doesn't look like much because I done smushed everything down. But the flavor on this is out of this world. Alright y'all, that's pretty much it. Let's add the aioli sauce, or aioli sauce. It's actually aioli, I believe. Now check this out. It's green because it's got so much cilantro in it. Do one of these numbers. Like I said, this is critical. Just add sour cream if you don't have this stuff, which you probably won't. Taco truck favorite. Let's roll this baby up. It looks much better after you fold her up. It looks almost like a gyro or something. It's an Irish breakfast taco. With a little bit of Texas mix in there. Look at that. You can see that egg in there. All that sauce. Yeah. That's all I have to say. And that stuff's going to start dripping out the back. So you'll have to give it one of these numbers after you're done eating. But that's when you know it's good, because it's part of that cardio diet. Jeff James, beat this. Mr. Canadian Badass. I'm surprised you guys even have flour tortillas up there in Canada. You know, if you're hardcore, this is college food when you're starving to death. I'm telling you, you can feed a nation off of this. This thing here actually fills me up. Look at that. Yeah, you could probably go to New York, throw this on the table, charge 15 bucks for it. Give this a shot. You really need to do it. If you hate cabbage, well, you're out of luck. I'm not a big fan of cabbage, but in this, with all that seasoning on there, boom, out of the park. And hell, this whole thing probably cost 50 cents maybe, 75 cents. You can tell I'm getting greasy. It's It's one of these numbers when you're done. So y'all, that's my Irish breakfast taco. Jeff James, Canadian badass. You can just deal with that. I saw your video. I saw you. You were talking a lot of trash. Alright, y'all. I appreciate you watching. And give this a shot. Hey, especially tomorrow. Maybe for breakfast. And then do your corned beef cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. So anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. And have a great, wonderful year. And check out thehogzone.com. Appreciate you watching.